Taxpayer dollars wasted? Not on his watch. 8 on your side's Mark Douglas is making sure your hard-earned money isn't going down the drain because you paid for it.
And tonight, Mark takes a closer look at pools versus potholes in the Tampa City budget. And Mark, if you're a Tampa taxpayer, you pay for both.
That's right, Stacy. $900 million in this year's budget. Millions will pour into pools. Millions more will go into street paving. Now, the taxpayers we talked to insist that it boils down to priorities. And some believe that potholes should come first. Nothing like a city pool to beat the summer heat.
Yeah, we grew up in these pools.
Tampa has 11 city pools and recently spent $2.5 million to renovate the historic Roy Jenkins Pool on Davis Islands. Workers are now renovating the Cascaden Pool in Ybor for another $3.5 million tax dollars. Money well spent, according to Tampa Aquatics manager Heather Erickson.
We save lives by teaching swimming lessons throughout the city.
But some taxpayers disagree, especially the ones who can't begin to count all the potholes on city streets. Dana Hess complained to us about the potholes on her street almost a year ago.
Instead of fixing the pothole, they put an orange cone just right in the area.
She's still waiting for a permanent fix. Here we are almost a year later. Your street's still not paved.
Yeah, it's very frustrating. I didn't realize almost a year had gone by until you contacted me, and nothing has changed with the road.
Tampa is spending $6 million to renovate the Jenkins and Cascaden pools. That's more than the city's entire $5.4 million street paving budget this year.
I think the pavement should take precedence.
Andrea Rogers complained about her streets last year.
We can't continue to live in a neighborhood that we pay taxes and the roads are terrible.
She should know. Her husband tells us street flooding from neglected city sewers ruined their floors.
1 year later, as you can see, we're waiting for the floors to dry out.
If it's a choice between swimming pools and street paving, you'd go for the street paving?
Yeah, absolutely, of course. I mean, that's basic fundamentals. People want to be able to walk the dogs, walk around the neighborhood, not roll her ankle. My wife broke her ankle earlier this year, so she was in a cast for 3 months, from walking up and down the streets around here.
Dominic Owen is wealthy enough to own his own swimming pool, but he also pays more than $17,000 a year in property tax. And now he has to pay $18,000 for flood damage, and who knows what his wife's broken ankle will cost him. Now, Mayor Buckhorn wants to raise taxes for stormwater repairs, but we're not sure what his answer is to the paving problem. He's out of touch this week at the DNC.
Right. And so, Mark, what can taxpayers do if they want to see more money spent on the streets?
They need to make their voices known. There's going to be 2 public hearings in September, and also you can go online to WFLA.com where we're posting the numbers for the mayor's office as well as a way to reach the city council members. So if you don't like it, speak out. Absolutely.
All right. Thanks.
Sure.